Well, Jeff, we've just had the last day of our painting holiday here in Caronte. The weather's been a bit mixed, but we've been happy to paint indoors, haven't we? So that's been quite good. You're an accomplished painter. That painting propped up next to you is what you've done this week. But I could see you obviously had a lot of experience, but not necessarily in watercolours. Is that something that drew you to this painting holiday?
Yes, to be perfectly honest, you're right. It's not my favourite medium, but then that's one of the reasons that I'm here or been here this week. It's been a process of learning. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Your instruction has been first class, and I've come away with lots and lots of information which is relevant not only to watercolour but also to other mediums.
Well, that's excellent. So apart from all your experience, you've actually learnt a few new things. Can you bring to mind some of the things you think you hadn't thought of before with your painting?
Planning.
Planning. 99% of the job, yes.
Yes. In fact, with me it was 0%. I'd have an idea in my head and I'd have it planned out in my head. But it is so much easier to do as you suggested, some small sketches, is this going to work? And then when you've done that, for example with the leaves, to actually draw a leaf. If you remember, my first leaf was absolutely awful, but in the end we got there and we were able to produce a good leaf.
I'm just zooming in rather badly on Jeff's leaves on his cyclamen. Yes, you did do a lot of work on that, didn't you? And as far as the planning is concerned, Jeff, what do you think was the most valuable part?
The whole lot, to be honest with you, because as I say, what you made me do was to create some small sketches, to decide what I was actually going to paint, and then break it down into different methods and make a small watercolour sketch of what I wanted to do.
Yes.
For example, the texture on the jug. You know, your idea, fantastic. It looks right.
Yes, and I remember the fir cone at one point presented a bit of a problem, didn't it? The nightmare fir cone. But there you discovered the advantages of sticking with a certain colour palette.
Yes.
You sort of went off course a little bit and introduced another colour, which was jarring, but you soon rectified it, which was wonderful, and now it's really turned out a great fir cone.
Yeah, from a distance it does look like.
And also mixing your colours and choosing your colours before you started.
Yes.
That was helpful, wasn't it?
Indeed.
Good. So I hope you're going to take a lot back with you and apply it to your other painting and continue to get a lot of pleasure from your painting. And thank you very much, Jeff.
Oh, thank you. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Helen's thoroughly enjoyed it. She's got on with her patchwork, and it will be a sad tomorrow when we leave you.
Thank you. Bon voyage.